the turbine is bringing out from the rapid manufacturing.
Is this from the Duna Fold facility?
Is this for the Duna
Hát ez nem Dunaföldvári, mert az 91 óta áll, tehát ez egy másik jel.
could browse it as
Oh, really? You just heard that, or you know that for sure?
I know it for sure, and I saw it, and the part I
Basically, what we have here is a tool that almost every farmer in Lancaster County and all the surrounding counties and throughout the colonies would have had. This is called a hemp brake, and it cost about 5 shillings in the 1700s to make, and they were first invented, as from what I understand, in Lancaster County. It was called a Pennsylvania hemp brake. It was later taken to Kentucky by pioneers, used there. But basically, this is canaf, and the stalks of canaf are very, very similar to hemp. You can see that there's a fiber that stretches right here on the bark the whole length of the stalk. But the trick that our ancestors faced was, how do you get that fiber out of the stalk? So first of all, after it was retted, it was put up in shocks like this. It was laid out in the field for the rain to fall on it and the snow, and that would rot the elements in the bark that kept the fiber, that was sort of acted like a natural glue, and it kept the fibers in place. So they retted it, got it to this state, and when it was real brittle like this, they put it in the hemp brake. Now what the goal of the brake was to break the hard woody part, the hemp. Maybe like I said, I don't have a lot of experience doing this because, of course, I'm not a hemp farmer, but my ancestors were hemp farmers, and almost all of our ancestors in Lancaster County were hemp farmers, and this is what they all had to go through. An experienced person could process about 100 pounds of hemp fiber in a day. An inexperienced person might be able to do 50 or 60 pounds. Yeah, I doubt if most farmers probably wouldn't be doing this today, but I think some might want to do it if they. Yeah. But now, where you had a large crop, you would have 15 people, 15 hands in the field all doing this, and then you end up with the raw fiber, which basically looks like this, but probably in a little bit better shape, and there was a lot of bark that was still clinging onto that fiber, and it just wasn't perfect especially if you were going to use it for linen. It just wouldn't be good enough in that state. So this was taken in this state. The raw hemp was taken to the old Lancaster County hemp mills, and there a large conical shaped stone rolled over the hemp when it was in this condition, and it broke apart any of the bark that was still clinging onto the fiber, and it got it ready for spinning. And then, of course, it was combed through a series of heckles, and it was given to the wife. She would spin it up on her spinning wheels into thread and into yarn, and that was taken into the weavers, and the weaver would weave that into cloth, and that's what just about everybody around here made their own homespun clothing from, the hemp and the flax and the wool that was raised on their farms. And like I said, just about virtually every single farmer had to go through this until cotton came in. And even when cotton came in, it was a long, slow decline for hemp, and people clung on to making their own homespun clothing into the 1850s and 60s around here. This basically explains the